everybody, here we go. Stand beside me, stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. I can't stand to think that I might be alone, not alone again, not the way it was back then before you walked into my heart. Told me we would never part, so stand beside me, don't ever let me be alone again. Stand beside me, stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. Oh, take your partners at home, and if you don't have a partner, get the sweeping brush. Yeah, that's the way to go. There'll be times when everything goes wrong, but darling, I won't care if I know you're standing there. No matter what we have to do, together we can see it through. So stand beside me, I'll be standing right there. Everybody sing. Stand beside me, stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. Yes, you're the only one who ever made me care. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are absolutely thrilled that you're able to join us this evening from all parts of the world. And this is a very, very special show for me and for all of us here at Relay for Life. Ordinarily, we would gather in the grounds of the college here in Letterkenny and have a wonderful musical extravaganza. But with COVID, everything has changed and everything has become virtual. Now, the purpose of this show this evening is to help raise much needed funds for cancer research, cancer charities here in Donegal. Some of the money will stay local and help people who need help at this very difficult time in their lives when they have to take the cancer journey. But much needed funds too for research, and without research, so many lives would not be saved. It's important, I suppose, to realize the importance of research. I kind of equate it to like building a ladder. If you only have one step, you really don't see anything. It's the steps that follow that allows us to see the view. And if we see the view, we know what's ahead. We can figure out how to deal with what's coming. And that's exactly what research does. And all the great people who put so much effort into furthering the development of the treatment for cancer. And this is what they need. They need support from people like us and from people like you. And on your screen this evening, you'll see a link. And to donate, you can press that link and it'll tell you how to donate whatever you can, be it small or large. No amount is too small and no amount is too big. So I hope you're going to enjoy the music. I'm going to be joined by some of my friends in the music business. We could have had thousands of people singing, but we had to pick a number of people to take part in the show this evening. But I'm going to sing you another song before I introduce the next guest. And this song takes me back to 1996. You made it a hit record. It's called Footsteps, and it goes something like this. Here we go. Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, But every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. I'll never walk in life alone. There'll always be someone there. I know He won't let me down. He's with me everywhere. The special things in life I've done, I've been through Him and His love. I've been blessed in so many ways, thanks to the Lord above. Sing with me. Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, through happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. Thanks to Stephen Heather Taylor from Coventry, who wrote this song. Thank you for a wonderful song, folks. I think that my life's been planned by the one who's guiding me. When I'm led by the hand of someone I can see, I'm not always sure where to go. Oh, but that's when I follow His lead. I know that the pathway that He shows will help me to succeed. Everybody. Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me all the way, beside me day by day, through good and bad, through happy and sad. Those footsteps won't go away. Through good and bad, through happy and sad, by my side they will stay. Oh, Lord. Footsteps walking with me. Oh, it's great to get good songs like that, and thanks again to Steve and Heather who wrote the song. Right now, I'm going to introduce the first of our great guests on the show tonight. We're going all the way to 𝗏𝗏𝘆 and County Longford to 𝗏𝗏𝘆.
Thank you, Daniel. This is Declan here, and I'm delighted to be supporting the Relay for Life Donegal virtual concert. And this is a couple of my songs.
Doesn't seem to care. I want someone help me through this tragic three-way love affair. When I was young, I fell in love. I thought my love was true. We got wed and settled down like lovers often do. Things started to go wrong. Now I'm right back where I started, broken hearted, all alone. If I knew then what I know now, I'd be a wiser man. There would be no misery in this crazy world of mine. Without the one I really love, this pain is hard to bear. Won't someone help me through this tragedy? You see, if I knew then what I know now, I'd be a wiser man. There would be no misery in this crazy world of mine. And so without the one I really love, this pain is hard to bear. Oh, won't someone help me through this tragic three-way love affair? Hey, someone help me through this tragic three-way love affair.
That's the three-way love affair, and here's another little song we had quite a bit of success with. It's called Stop the World and Let Me Off.
Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? That you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. My dreams have shattered, don't you see? That you no longer care for me. I miss the wonder of your kiss. How could you leave me here like this? Hey, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. Love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me. Oh, stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played a game of love and lost. Hey, stop the world and let me off. World and let me off.
Thank you very much, dear folks, and it's going to be back to Daniel now. But before, I want to thank you all again for listening to my two tunes and being involved in supporting this great cause. And hopefully next year we'll be back live on stage again. And don't forget the support button now to support this worthy cause. Till we meet again, from Declan Ernie.
Thanks very much, Declan. Stop the world and let me off. Fantastic altogether. Now I'm going to come closer to home and just meet some neighbours of my own. Seamus McGee and Jackie Sharkey.
Seamus McGee here, and once again I'm proud to say that I'm part of the 𝗷𝗃𝗆 virtual concert. And I've been part of it really every year from day one. And that's really due to very, very special friends of mine, namely Robert O'Connor, Ina Barrett, Paddy Bradley, and Dennis Curran. And I'm going to sing a very, very special song for you today that I'm proud as well to have accompanying me here today as well, 𝗥𝗆 Sharkey, the one and only 𝗥𝗆 Sharkey. And we hope you like it. And once again as well, next year, of course, will be the 10th anniversary of the Relay for Life. And with the help of God, everything will be back to normal and we'll be able to have it live at the IT, of course. So enjoy this song. It's the first time it's been sung live. It's the first time it's been heard by anybody. So we hope you like it. Thanks.
Almost felt you touching me just now. I wish I knew which way to turn and go. I feel so good, and then I feel so bad. Wonder what I ought to do. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I'd bid this place goodbye to come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, and I got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, and one more lonely night. The wind keeps blowing somewhere every day. Tell me things get better somewhere up the way. Just dismal thinking on a dismal day. And the sad songs for us to bear. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, to bid this place goodbye, to come and be with you. No, sometimes I write happy songs, then some little thing goes wrong. I wish they all could make you smile. Coming home soon, and I wanna stay. Maybe we could somehow get away. Wish you could come with me when I go again. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I'd bid this place goodbye, to come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, and I got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, and one more lonely night. Ladies and gentlemen, I got involved with Really for Life Donegal for many personal reasons, and I'm proud to stand here today representing the entertainers who play an important role throughout the 24 hours. We bring joy, fun and happiness to all who attend. For 24 hours, we encourage everybody to sing along and dance. Music is a very powerful tool to help release emotions and relieve mental pressure. So I would like to believe that maybe even for a few moments, we, the entertainers, help you to forget or put aside your cares, your worries and your pain. The song that I'm going to sing for you now is very special to me. It was written for me by my cousin Danny O'Donnell, and it's simply called Come Home Danny Boy. Hope you enjoy it. Back in the 60s, I remember Irishmen immigrating to build themselves a better life all over the world. For some, it didn't turn out that way. You see, for one reason or another, the bottle became their best friend. So they went on the streets to try and hide the pain, the heartache and the shame. This song is dedicated to them, their families and their friends. In the West End of London, I saw him sitting there. He called out, "Hey young man, what's the time?" And as I went to tell him, I saw that he was wearing an emblem from old Ireland on his coat. I said, "I see you're Irish. What part do you come from?" He looked at me with peering eyes of shame. "I come from dear old Donegal, but it's been so long ago. Still voices keep calling out my name. Come home, Danny boy, to where you belong. Back to Buncrana, back to your home, and walk down through Clonmany or around the Isle of Doe. Come home, Danny boy, to the land where you belong." God knows I tried to build a better life since I left my homeland. But the pressures of life, they were just too much to bear. So I walked the streets of London and found comfort in the wine. But I still hear strange voices in the air. Come home, Danny boy, to where you belong. Back to Buncrana, back to your home,
and walk down through Clonmany or around the Isle of Doe. Come home, Danny boy, to the land where you belong. Come home, Danny boy, to the land where you belong.
Thanks very much, Seamus, and thanks to Jackie too. Beautiful song. And that last song, Come Home, Danny Boy, when it was written first, a lot of people thought I wrote it because it was written by Seamus's cousin, Danny O'Donnell. And sure, it could be written about me or Danny. Come home, Danny Boy. Now, of course, we're here tonight, and thanks to all of you who are joining us, and thanks to all of you who have already clicked the link and made your donation. And if you haven't and you can, we'd be delighted if you're able to help out in any way. I am going to continue now with a song that brings me back to 1983. And, you know, I believe that without this next song, things might be a lot different for me. The very first that I recorded, all about the county that I'm standing in and the county that I love. Ladies and gentlemen, my Donegal shore. And I want to dedicate this to the memory of my good friend, 𝗲𝘃𝗃. Oh, I know it's not right reminiscing tonight of days that are gone and returning no more. For the girl I dream of has another man's love, far, far away on a Donegal shore. But why should I care? For she's happy o'er there. She may have children, she may be wealthy or poor, but I can't help my dreams of what might have been if I stayed at home on my Donegal shore. Now it's winter time there, all the trees will be bare, and the rain clouds will darken my native 𝗏𝗏𝗏. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore. This one was written by the great Johnny McCauley. Now there's no one to blame, but before she took his name, when she told me she loved him, it hurt to the core. But I could never descend to be only her friend, so I left her there on my Donegal. Sing it if you know it. Now it's winter time there, all the trees will be bare, and the rain clouds will darken my native 𝗏𝗏𝗏. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore. Oh, I never tire of singing it. It's hard to believe that it's all those years ago since I first recorded it on the 9th of February 1983 in Big Tom's studios in Castleblaney. Now, if you go back to our dancing days then, you'll remember this wee selection. And believe it or not, I'm still waiting, but I'll say it again. They're going to put me in the movies. I think it's too late now. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. They're gonna put me in the movies. Oh, they're gonna make a big star out of me. They're gonna make a scene about a man who's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act natural. I'll bet you I'm going to be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can never tell. Those movies, they're gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. I hope you'll come and see me in the movies. Then I know you're gonna plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Oh. There's me, I think I've got I nearly forgot to sing. There's an aching deep inside, it just won't be denied. Excuse me, I think I've got a heart, and I'd better say goodbye before I cry. Forever and ever I love you. I swear by the stars up above you, there never will be any other. I love you forever and ever, as long as the sun keeps on shining. The salty old sea may run dry, the man in the moon may stop smiling. Oh, but I'll always be by your side. Everybody sing. Forever and ever I love you. I swear by the stars up above you, there never will be any other. I love you forever and ever. I love you forever and ever. There we are. I was doing a wee bit of choreography in the middle of that, and I nearly forgot to keep singing. But you have to have the few steps. You probably didn't recognize them. They were strictly steps. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you. No better man to do the strictly steps now. It's a pity I couldn't do them when I was on it. We're going now, ladies and gentlemen, to meet another great friend of mine. And Mark has a great association with me and Relay, because Mark and myself wrote a song that we will do a little bit later, the Relay for Life theme song called I'll See This Journey Through. So I'm going over to meet Mark in Galway. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful to be here and for being part of this fundraiser, Relay for Life Donegal. You know the drill. Daniel has given you the numbers. Please, please donate what you can. For my couple of songs, I'm going to start with this one. It's a song that I wrote a couple of years ago. It's got a very positive message, which is very appropriate, I think, for the times we live in. It's a song called Don't Let the Sun Get in Your Eyes.
Don't let the sun get in your eyes. Let tears of joy be the only tears you cry. May the universe guide you in everything you do, 'cause love will always see you through. From the moment you wake up in the morning until the time that you close your eyes at night, just remember each moment is for living, and everything will be alright. Count the stars that twinkle in the moonlight. Smell the flowers in the early morning dew. Climb the mountains that reach up to the heavens. Just see the good in all you do. And don't let the sun get in your eyes. Let tears of joy be the only tears you cry. May the universe guide you in everything you do, 'cause love will always see you through. Speak your mind, but listen when you've spoken, and choose your words so no one feels the pain. Open your heart, although it may get broken. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And if the path you've chosen seems unending, and if your dream's slowly fading out of view, in your heart believe that there's tomorrow, when everything will start anew. And don't let the sun get in your eyes. Let tears of joy be the only tears you cry. May the universe guide you in everything you do, 'cause love will always see you. Don't let the sun get in your eyes. Let tears of joy be the only tears you cry. May the universe guide you in everything you do, 'cause love will always see you through. Do-do-do-do-do. Don't let the sun get in your eyes. Well, it's been a strange couple of months, but fingers crossed, please God, we're getting back to normal, and we can't wait to see you on the roads along the way someplace. Don't forget, tonight it's all about fundraising money, Relay for Life Donegal, and big shout out to you all. Can't wait to see you in the not too distant future, I hope. My second song I'm going to do this evening is one from our show, a tribute to the music of John Denver, and it's kind of appropriate. It's called Some Days Are Diamonds. When you ask how I've been here without you, I like to say I've been fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. And if I told the truth, that's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. face that I see in my mirror. More and more is a stranger to me. More and more I could see that there's a danger in becoming what I never thought I'd be. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes the hard times won't leave me alone, and sometimes the cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Well, thank you so much for asking me to be part of this fundraising event, and that's what it's about, fundraising. So please, please give what you can. Daniel, back to you.
Thanks very much, Mark. And Mark will be joining us a little bit later when we sing I'll See This Journey Through. Right now, we are going to meet one of our young singers. I suppose we've been kind of seasoned up until now. As we say in Donegal, we wouldn't tear in the plucking the earlier ones that was on so far. But this young lady has made great inroads into country music in the past few years, accompanied by her fiancé, Simon Sheeran. Will you welcome 𝗂𝗏𝘄𝗃?
Thank you so much, Daniel. Hi everyone out there. Simon and I are so happy to be back supporting Relay for Life Donegal virtually this year, and looking forward to seeing you all next year at 𝗷𝗏𝘃. Remember to click on the donate button as all funds raised tonight will be going to benefit the Irish Cancer Society. But we're going to sing a few songs, and this one is such a beautiful song, and it's called Lord, I Hope This Day is Good. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, if you've forgotten me, I've been praying to you faithfully. I should be thankful, Lord, you know I am. But Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. And when you're planning just how it should be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn. guys enjoyed that one? As I said, I love that song.
Beautiful song.
It's absolutely awesome. This next one, which we're going to do, is by my favourite singer ever. Her name is Miss Dolly Parton. And yeah, this is our last song, and we hope you've enjoyed our little part of the show. Back through the years, I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, and every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors. Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made from all the rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. Well, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them of the love my mama sewed in every stitch, and I told them all the story my mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one is only poor only if they choose to be. Although we had no money, I'm as rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, just for me. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to donate. And thank you for myself, Cleona and Simon. And back to you, Mr. Daniel O'Donnell.
Thanks very much, Cleona and Simon. Lovely, and thanks a million for taking part. Thanks to all of you too who are donating. Of course, I told you about the link on the screen to donate. But if you find that sometimes I find all these modern ways of doing things beyond me, you can go to cancer.ie if you would like to donate that way, or if it's an easier way for you to do it. But we're so grateful that you're with us, number one, and that many of you are able to contribute. And we do understand that it's not always possible for everybody to contribute, but we're just pleased that you're able to share in this evening and just be a part of Relay for Life here in Donegal, albeit virtually. But it's amazing how you are watching all over the world, and we are just thrilled to have your company. Right now, I'm going to go down to the Midlands again, and this gentleman, I remember I was playing in the Park House Hotel in Longford, and he came in and he gave me a tape, and I had just got my first new car. It was 1986, and I had at that time, it was the dark ages, we had tape players in the cars, you know. Now you don't even have a CD player. It's all on UCBs, or I don't know what you call them, some kind of things. I don't know what they are. They're 3 letters in it anyway. And but I played the tape, on the way home, and what a voice I heard. And ever since, I have loved his music. We're going to hand you over to 𝗥𝗏𝗆. Take it away, Mick.
Hi, 𝗥𝗏𝗆 here. I just want to send down best wishes to all the relayers for life in Donegal, and wish them all the very best indeed. And unfortunately, we can't be there live this year, but maybe next year, please God, we'll be able to come back and do it live. So the very best of luck. I hope you still raise a lot of money. All right, bye.
Well, a baby goes for candy, and a horsey goes for hay. A tomcat goes for the night time, he don't care much about day. A ducky goes for water, cool and deep and blue. Well, a honeybee goes for honey, and honey, I go for you. Well, there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. And there never was a girl like you that could do the things you do. There never was a beat like my heart beats for you. And there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. Well, a 𝗂𝗶𝗆 goes for cotton, and a flower goes for spring. A lover goes for the moonlight, and a packet goes for strings. A banker goes for money, the morning goes for dew. Well, a big bear goes for honey, and honey, I go for you. Well, there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. And there never was a girl like you that could do the things you do. There never was a beat like my heart beats for you. And there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. Well, there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. And there never was a girl like you that could do the things you do. There never was a beat like my heart beats for you. And there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. No, there never was a fool like me, like a fool like me for you. Way back in the hills, as a boy I would wander, where deep in her grave lies the one that I love. She was called from this earth, the jewel for heaven, more precious than diamonds, more precious than gold. A jewel here on earth, and a jewel in heaven. She'll brighten the kingdom around God's great throne. May the angels have peace, God bless her in heaven. She's broken my heart and she left me to wrong. When a girl of 16 we courted each other, she promised someday to become my sweet wife. I bought her the ring to wear on her finger, but the angels, they called her for heaven on high. A jewel here on earth and a jewel in heaven. great throne. May the angels have peace. God bless her in heaven. She's broken my heart and she left me to wrong. She's broken my heart and she left me to wrong.
Thanks very much, Mick. It's great that you were able to join us. We really, really appreciate it. Right now, folks, we'd like to show you just a little bit of video. We have two messages, one from a carer and one from a survivor. So the carer is Siobhan Parker, but first of all, we'll hear from a survivor, Pat Sharkey.
Hello, my name is Pat Sharkey, better known as Grandeur, hence the team name, Grandeur's Sharks. I wear this t-shirt because look around. I don't want to leave this you behind. I wear this t-shirt to give hope, and I hope that you get what you hope for. There is not a lot more I can say, except thanks to my family who have entered our team and really...
Hi, just a little word about the yellow t-shirts you'll see over Relay Weekend. They represent those carers among us, those of us that either choose caring as their profession or, like myself, where you've been in a position to care for a loved one, a family member, friend that is facing a cancer diagnosis and journey. The opening ceremony usually has a survivor's lap at the start, which is beautiful, and then it's followed by a carer's lap. So you've got a sea of purple t-shirts initially, followed by a sea of yellow. It's a really humbling experience, something I'm incredibly proud of to be involved in, and I'm looking forward to being involved in it again in the future. I wear this t-shirt with pride, as it was an honour to be in a position to care for my mother when she needed me.
Well, those messages mean so much, and we thank them very much, both of them, for sending them in to us. Right now, I would like to welcome a young man who I had the privilege of recording with not very long ago, David James, the one and only person right here with me.
Thank you, Daniel.
You're very welcome, and I have to come off my mat now so that we're socially distanced.
I'll tell you, you were like Aladdin there on his magic carpet.
Anyway, this next song is very appropriate after hearing the messages from Pat and Siobhan. The song written by our good friend 𝗀𝗏𝗏, Don't Take the Good Times for Granted. It's great to have you here, David.
Great to be here, Daniel. Great to support Relay for Life, as always. I met with an old friend last evening, and I mentioned concerns that I had about things that unfurled and the ways of the world, and how sometimes it makes me feel sad. I said life can be so complicated, and I'm scared I might lose my way. When a friendly hand pressed on my shoulder, he smiled and I heard him say,
Son, don't take the good times for granted, for things keep on changing each day. Make time to be with the ones that you love. Let nothing stand in your way. We don't know what waits round the corner. We never know what lies ahead. So if just for a moment, forget all your troubles and count all your blessings instead.
All right, Daniel. I often dream of the future and of all of the things I might do.
Son, follow your heart, 'cause if you never dream, Your dreams, they can never come true. Should you choose a road that's less traveled, just know I'll be there to the end.
You're not just a shoulder to lean on. I thank you for being my friend.
Don't take the good times for granted. Things keep on changing each day. Make time to be with the ones that you love. Let nothing stand in your way. We don't know what waits round the corner. We never know what lies ahead. So if just for a moment, forget all your troubles and count all your blessings
sing along at home this time.
instead.
Here we go, Daniel. So don't take the good times for granted, for things keep on changing each day.
Make time to be with the ones that you love. Let nothing stand in your way.
We don't know what waits round the corner. We never know what lies ahead. So if
just for a moment, forget all your troubles and count all your blessings instead.
So if
just for a moment, forget all your troubles and count all your blessings instead. Good job, David.
Thank you very much,
You
Daniel.
know what? I'm going to give you my carpet. Take it away there, my boy.
Here we go. Okay, this time we're going to continue on, but just before we do, I'd like to say that it's always an honour and a privilege to be involved in Relay for Life. It's one of the highlights of my year, and not only because it's on my birthday weekend, but I love getting up there to the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and meeting up with everyone and seeing all the survivors and the teams, and there's always just such a wonderful atmosphere, and it's such a credit to Ina and Robert and all the team at Relay for Life. I really do enjoy being part of it, enjoy singing on the stage. Hopefully next year we'll be back walking around the track in 𝗏𝗏𝗏. But I'd just like to say thanks for having me here. Delighted to be part of this wonderful concert with the man himself, Daniel O'Donnell, of course. We're going to continue with a song written for me by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗆, who is from Strabane. This was my first single, and this is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗆. Through golden sands in the hills of green, on the quest for my Celtic queen. From blue stacks high to Melon Head, along the coast I smiled and sped. Searching high and searching low, jumped on a bus, went to Dunlow. All the Marys at the ball, I saw her, she's my Donegal doll. Hey! If you're sitting at home, clap your hands, stomp your feet, here we go. Hair of gold and eyes of green, she's got the look of the lady and the poise of a queen. All the beauty it can't conceal, the fire in the belly and the rail in her heel. Sharp with the tongue, blood will arise, she can cut you down with a look in her eye. She's the best of them all, she's the one, she's my Donegal doll. Hey! Sing along with us, she's the one. She's the one, she's the one, she's the one. She's the one, she's the one, oh, she's the one. If all the men in the world could visit Donegal, heaven would close its doors, 'cause so many would fight and fall. 'Cause all the girls that live here are sprayed with the magic dust. And it makes a man and it makes a home, makes a wife famous, my Donegal doll, yeah! Oh, sing it with us this time, she's the one, here we go! She's the one, she's the one, she's the one. She's the one, she's the one, oh, she's the one. People say good things come to those who wait. If I were you, I'd put on my shoes and run right out the gate. straight into the county, then let my heart fall. Hair of gold and her eyes of green, she's the one, she's my Donegal doll. Hey, she's the one, she's the one, she's the one. She's the one, she's the one, oh, she's the one. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your virtual concert for Relay for Life. As always, an honour and a privilege to be part of it. Thanks to Daniel O'Donnell for being here. Well done to all the other artists, and see you back at Relay for Life 2022. Thank you, Daniel.
David James, thanks so much, David. David, come here a minute. Tell me this. I must stay here.
Ah, yeah, Donegal doll.
That's a good one. We should have been dancing, David.
I
Huh?
know.
What do you think?
We could have got maybe the shaft of a brush to keep our
Tell
distance.
me, how old are you?
22. I'll be 23 now on the 2nd of June.
I hate him. How many years is that I'm older than you? I'll be 60 this year. 20
What's
and
that?
30.
No, you're
37.
37.
Away you go. Go on. Be off with you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, dear, dear. Great young man, and great to see young people coming forward to keep the music alive. Now, to a lady who has, well, kept the music alive for a long, long time. She's from our house, and none other than my sister. Will you welcome, as you know her, Margot, but it's our Margaret. Here you are, Margaret. Lovely to have you with us.
Thanks, Daniel. I'm so proud to be part of this show in aid of Relay for Life in Donegal, such a worthy cause. And I know and I trust that you will give generously. I'm going to sing 2 little songs for you, and they're sort of ballads. So here we go with the first one. It's called Have You Got Time? Have you got time this weekend, son, to see me? I've been trying to catch up for a while. I know you're busy with your wife and children, and 𝗙𝗵𝗆's like your mom just take out time. When you're young, time goes by so quickly. There's never any spare hours in the day. But when you get to my age, son, believe me, we sometimes feel we're only in the way. Like the sun and moon meet only on occasion, when night peeps in before the end of day. I've seen them both meet in the sky, believe me, and I know for sure one's gonna fade away. Before your dad left this world behind him, I heard him whisper, dear, you'll be just fine. You can now do all the things you've longed and planned. But my son, I'd rather give to you my time. Like your dad, I won't be here forever. How can I know when that day's going to come? So have you got time this weekend, son, to see me? For old fogies like your mum, time's moving on. Like the sun and moon meet only on occasion, when night peeps in before the end of day. I've seen them both meet in the sky, believe me, and I know for sure one's gonna fade away. Yes, I know, my son, one's gonna fade away. Now this is a little emigrant song. It's a song written by Sean Kane of the Kane family in Galway, and it's called Paint Me a Picture of Ireland. An old man stood at a canvas, deciding what he'd paint that day. Soon he was joined by his grandson, who was on a brief holiday. The old man, he was distracted at the young boy's request of that day, and tears welled up inside him when he heard his grandson say, paint me a picture of Ireland, of things you remember the most. Its mountains and its valleys, its islands and its coasts. Paint me a picture of Ireland, of things your memory still holds. Something to show my grandchildren, a glimpse of the green, white and gold. The old man, he had left Ireland when the famine was still in its prime, leaving a dying people to survive in the race against time. He landed like millions of others in a country that opened its door, but he never forgot his homeland and told stories of family and lore. Now an old man lay dying, with his grandchildren all round his bed. He wants to tell them a story about the picture that hangs o'er his head. My grandfather painted it for me when I was much younger than you. This is the land that he came from, and this is where your roots are too. This is a picture of Ireland, of things that he talked of the most. Its mountains and its valleys, its islands and its coasts. This is a picture of Ireland, of stories he often told. He was so proud to be Irish, wrapped up in the green, white and gold. He was so proud to be Irish, wrapped up in the green, white and gold. Thank you. That's about it from me. So enjoy the rest of the show, and it's back to you, Daniel.
Thanks, Margaret. That was lovely. Beautiful songs. She picks the nicest of songs, and my mother would just love the first song about having time for your mother. And we think of her often whenever we sing songs that we think she might like. You know, when I was talking about doing this show, somebody said to me, will you tell any stories that, you know, you don't tell many when you're doing the Facebook things? And I said, well, it's very hard. I said, when you're standing and nobody there with you to tell a story. But when I was coming here today, there was some guards directing traffic, and it reminded me of a time that Paddy the Irishman and Paddy the Englishman, Paddy the Scotsman went for a job, and the police, the three of them were working on the buildings, and it was hard old graft, and I seen an advertisement saying that they were going to recruit policemen. So by God, the three boys headed off to the interview, and Paddy the Scotsman went in first, and he was interviewed, and the head man was very religious, and when the interview was nearly over, he said to Paddy the Scotsman, he says, one thing, he says, can you tell me, he says, who killed Jesus? So Paddy the Scotsman wasn't expecting that question at all, and he said, well, he says, I suppose Pontius Pilate had a fair bit to do with it. He says, oh, very good. He says, now, he says, I want you to go down. He looked out the window. He says, see that corner down there? He says, go down there, he says, and direct the traffic down there. He says, and we'll see how you get on. So Paddy went away out and down and started working right away. So Paddy the Englishman went in, and he did the interview. And again, near the end, the head man said, he says, do you know who killed Jesus? And Paddy the Englishman thought for a minute. Well, he says, I suppose, he says, Pontius Pilate handed him over to be crucified. And the man was happy that he knew about the Bible anyway. And he said, looked out the other window, and he said, see down that corner, he says, go down there, he says, and direct the traffic there to see how you get on. So away he went, and Paddy the Irishman came in, and he went through the interview with flying colours, and at the end, the head man again said to him, he says, Paddy, he says, can you tell me who killed Jesus? And Paddy started to scratch his head, and he was sighing away, and he got up from the seat, and he was thinking, and he walked over as far as the window, and he looked out, and he seen Paddy the Scotsman directing traffic on the corner, and he was in a state. He said, what am I going to do? And to himself, and went over to the other side and looked out the other window, and Paddy the Englishman was over there directing traffic, and he says, here, he says, this is not fair. He says, them two boys, he says, all they have to do is direct traffic, he says, and you want me to solve a murder? Now, they won't get any better than that. Oh, dear. You have to have the wee bit of crack, or the wee bit of fun. We can't be saying crack in America. That's a whole different story. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a man join us that has made a great career for himself here in Ireland, although he is from the United States. Will you welcome 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏?
Hello, this is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and with a hand on my heart, I am supporting Relay for Life. I hope that you will too, and I hope that you'll enjoy the show that's been put together for you. It's for a great cause. So reach deep into your pockets and give what you can. Give from your pocket and from your heart. I remember as a baby, barely 1 year, when I first met Mama Courtney with her heart of gold. I didn't know it way back then how she influenced me, but I thank Mama Courtney for the man I grew to be. When my mother lost her way in life, Mama Courtney took me in, and she became my foster mother and my best friend. She drive us kids around the town in a big black Ghostmobile. To this day I still remember how good she made us feel. Well, there are many children in this world who suffer hurt and shame. It's the many Mama Courtneys who took away their pain. Well, God works in mysterious ways, I believe this is true. Although she had no children of her own, she fostered 32. Blackie was her husband, and he drove a pickup truck, and he worked at the power station to earn an honest buck. And weekends he'd go hunt squirrels up in Arkansas, and every night when he took us in, we would call him Paul. Now us kids are all now grown up and gone our separate ways, and I look back on my childhood of many happy days. And when I go back to Shreveport, I place flowers on her grave, and I thank Mama Courtney for those kids that she saved. There are many children in this world who suffer hurt and shame. It's the many Mama Courtneys who took away their pain. Well, God works in mysterious ways, I believe this is true. Although she had no children of her own, she fostered 32. Well, there are many children in this world who suffer hurt and shame. I thank all the Mama Courtneys who took away their pain. Well, God works in mysterious ways, I believe this is true. Although she had no children of her own, she fostered 32. Although she had no children of her own, she fostered 32. God rest your Mama Courtney. I'm always thinking about you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Well, I've waited for you and always been true. Waiting no longer I can stand. And I know you were trying to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. Oh, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. And long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love, it's so divine. I've waited as long as I can. All I can do, all I can say, you know, I gotta make you understand that I wanted you for mine, but I've wasted my time. I've waited as long as I can. Here we go. Oh, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. I do love you. I long for the day you take my hand. And I asked again last night, well, your love is so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Play it, boys, here we go. So now I say goodbye, the tears roll from my eyes. You have made it clear that I can't win. No one would ever know of the pain that I've been through, but I've waited as long as I can. Here we go. Oh, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you take my hand. And I asked again last night, well, your love is so divine. I've waited as long as I can. One more time. Oh, I'm waiting for you to say you love me, say you love me. And I long for the day you take like to contact me at benches@𝗏𝗏𝗆𝗏.com and I can get sawing and screwing for you. Thank you. Good night. God bless you.
Thanks very much, Robert. Fantastic altogether. What a great country voice. We're just very, very privileged to have him here on our shores. Going to sing a few songs myself now, and we're going away to California. Yeah, there we go. Are you ready? Can you name it? Oh, I bet you can. Well, I'm praying for rain in California, so the grapes can grow, they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I match the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I said, a little old wine drinker me. Oh, let her go now. Oh, yeah. This is the big choreography. You didn't expect a twirl? I'll tell you, no expense spared. Well, I came here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on a train. Well, I thought I'd get a job and just forget her, but in Chicago a broken heart is still the same. Everybody, I can almost hear you. I match the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, a little old wine drinker me. Always sing it one more time. I match the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, say, a little old wine drinker me. Oh yeah, I said, a little old wine drinker me. Oh, the great Dean Martin had a big hit with that one. We love it. I love singing it. Now I'm going to do one that was very, very important to me. I recorded it in 85 going into 1986. Yes, you might remember it. I need you, honest I do, and we need you to press the button and make your donation or go to cancer.ie. Every penny will save a life. If you should ever think of leaving, don't let it go too far. The love of a lifetime, darling, that's what you are. And now that I've found you, I'll be counting on you to love me forever, 'cause I need you, honest I do. Every single day my love for you keeps growing more and more. The lips of an angel never kissed me before. And now that I've found you, I'll be counting on you. No man is an island, and I need you, honest I do. It took an awful lot of looking to find you. Oh, what a time I've been through. 'Cause darling, it's not very easy finding an angel like you. The two of us together, hand in hand, we stand at heaven's door, together forever. I'll be yours evermore. And now that I've found you, I'll be counting on you to love me forever, 'cause I need you, honest I do. Now, fellas, you need to ask her to dance. And girls, if he's not asking you, that's a lady's choice. Round the kitchen and mind the dressing. The two of us together, hand in hand, we stand at heaven's door, together forever. I'll be yours evermore. And now that I've found you, I'll be counting on you to love me forever, 'cause I need you, honest I do. To love me forever, 'cause I need you, honest I do. Oh, there we have it. 1986. I need you, honest I do. Well, right now we're going to meet a young man who has had a wonderful career to date, a fantastic songwriter, and I have recorded a few of his songs, and I hope a few more to come. Will you welcome Derek Ryan? Take it away, Derek.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It's great to be here. Hold on to your hats. Here we go. Now hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. Now you know you are my sweetheart, you're the apple of my eye. To you I bare my soul, without a question why. I'll always do my very best to never make you cry. I'll care for you and love you true until the day I die. Hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Hold on to your hat, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. I don't worry about times ahead, the future is unknown. With every bend and crossroads, you'll never be alone. And if the days get darker and the restless winds they blow, when in the dust we can trust our love will take us home. Hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Hold on to your hat, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Hold on to Hit it, shout. Now this time, we want everybody at home. Put those hands in the air, sing along. Here we go. Now hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Now hold on to your hat, and we see all kinds of weather. Now hold on to your hat, and we're trying this road together. Now hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. I drive a home. To your hat. Hey! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be part of tonight's concert for Relay for Life and the Irish Cancer Society and this Donegal concert in particular. And Donegal's been very, very good to me, so I'm delighted to be able to give something back, a tiny little thing back for a performance for tonight. So I hope you all enjoy it. And speaking of Donegal and me, this song was my debut single. And I got his first play on local radio, on Highland Radio, so, and I haven't looked back since, so I'm very, very grateful. If you know this one, sing along at home. It's one called God's Plan. Here we go. We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special, that they're sent from above, to have and to hold together, growing old, to love for the rest of our lives. It's all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts to that do us part, living forever, God's plan. I knew when I met you, you would be my wife. I felt like I'd known you every day of my life. Your blue eyes saw right through my wandering soul and guided me all the way home. It was all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts to that do us part, living forever, God's plan. We'll weather the storms in each other's arms, living forever, God's plan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to donate. Click the donate link and give all you can. There isn't a family or household in Ireland that hasn't been affected by cancer in some shape or form. So every little helps, and give all you can. Thank you very much for having me. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks very much, Derek. What a beautiful song, God's Plan. I know all of the songs he has written, but I have a special place for that song. It's just beautiful. And thanks to all of you who are tuned in all over the world. We just are so delighted that you're here, and we're very grateful to all of you who have already donated. If you've just joined us, you can donate to this cause, Relay for Life, for the cancer charities here in Donegal, and for research as well. How important research is. It's just, we cannot quantify how important research is for the future of so many people. You can click the link on your screen or go to cancer.ie, and I will let you know and the next while how much is raised, because it's over a 24-hour period, and we'll put it up on the Facebook when the organisers are able to tell us how much money was raised. But we're very grateful to all of you who have donated already, and I know that some of you, these times are hard, you may not be able to donate, but we're just so appreciative that you're able to join us and be part of this very special event, and this concert, and this Relay for Life concert, and the whole exercise of Relay for Life. It's very important here in Donegal, and to be able to share it with the world tonight is just fantastic. Right now, we're going to go way down the country and here in Ireland to a great friend of ours and a great friend of everybody's. Michael English, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Daniel, and good evening to everybody watching this special virtual concert for Relay for Life in Donegal. I'm very much honoured and delighted to be part of this concert and to be sharing the stage with all of the wonderful artists who are on tonight, raising much needed funds for the Irish cancer research. I suppose there isn't a family out there that hasn't been touched in some way, whether it be a father, mother, sister, brother, friend, neighbour, by cancer. And so the Irish Cancer Research Foundation does fantastic work in helping all of those people. If you're watching in out there, wherever you're watching in from, maybe you're with your family, maybe you're on your own, we're thinking of you. If you're cocooning on your own, we're nearly at the end of this. But wherever you are looking in from, you're very welcome to my house here in Naas in County Kildare. I'm going to sing a couple of songs for you now, and I hope you enjoy them. I've met some folk who say that I'm a dreamer, and I've no doubt there's truth in what they say. But sure, a body's bound to be a dreamer when all the things he loves are far away, and precious things are dreams unto an exile. They take him o'er the land across the sea, especially when it happens he's in exile from that dear lovely Isle of 𝗏𝗏𝗏. And when light peeps across the rooftop of this great city, I scarcely feel its wonder or its laughter. I'm once again back home in 𝗏𝘃𝗃. I wander o'er green hills, through dreamy valleys, and find a peace no other land could know. I hear the birds make music fit for angels, and watch the river laughing as they flow. But dreams don't last, though dreams are not forgotten. And soon I'm back to stern reality. And though they paint the footways here with gold dust, I still would choose my Isle of 𝗏𝘃𝗃. And though they pave the footways here with gold dust, I still would choose my Isle of 𝗏𝘃𝗃. The Isle of 𝗏𝘃𝗃, I hope you enjoyed that one, wherever you're looking in from. I'm going to do something different now to finish off, another piece, this time an instrumental. And I'd like to dedicate this to all of you out there who are suffering in this pandemic. We're nearly at the end of it, but I'm sure there are people who are still feeling a little bit lonely and waiting for that green light to change when we can all head back out on the road and be together. As friends and family. I'm sure you're looking forward to meeting your friends and family. And for those of you who have got the vaccine, congratulations. I'm sure you are looking forward, if you haven't already met up with your friends and your family. But for all those who might be still cocooning, or all those who have lost a friend over the past 14 months, a family member, I only know too well what it feels like losing my own mother in November. So this is for all of you. I thought I'd play a piece of music for all of you people out there to let you know that we are thinking of you. And again, thanks to Ina and everybody at Relay for Life in Donegal for having me. It's a great honour and a privilege to be here. Thank you to you, Daniel, for everything that you have done for tonight as well. And to all of you looking in, I hope that you keep well, and please God, we'll see you in the future. thanks again to everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Michael. What a talented young man Michael is, not just in his singing, but the beautiful instrumental that he played there. He's such a great musician as well. Right now, we're going to introduce a young man who has taken Ireland by storm. He comes from Liverpool, but we have claimed him as our own. Will you welcome Nathan Carter?
Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, radar got RCC headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I picked me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for a rally so I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. I was running from the cold up in New England, born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I have to believe I ain't turning back to live with that old life no more. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Let's take her up. Woo. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, he had a nice long toque. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. Yeah, my baby coming in, she is the only one. And if I die in a rally, at least I will be free. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Sing it, hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Let's bring it down. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. We're singing, hey, hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. We're singing, hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, so rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. We're singing, hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me.
Thanks very much, Daniel. Yeah, I'm really happy to be a part of the Relay for Life Donegal concert tonight, supporting the Irish Cancer Society. Great cause, and I'd like to dedicate this next song to anyone out there that's lost a loved one in the last year or so. This is Wings to Fly.
I dreamed a dream that we both shared. Soon I could see how much you cared. Your faith in me, it never died. You gave me wings, the wings to fly. Now you are an angel flying high.
left us here on earth alone to cry, but memories of you will never die, for you gave me wings, the wings to fly. You're always there to lend a hand. You watched me grow from boy to man, but then I heard the sad, sad news. So hard to take, so hard to lose. Now you are an angel flying high. You left us here on earth alone to cry, but memories of you will never die, for you gave me wings, the wings. Picked up the phone again to see your smile, just to hear your voice. I hit that dial. Leave your name and number, and I'll come back to you. If those words could just come true. 'Cause now you are an angel flying high. You left us here on earth alone to cry. Memories of you will never die, for you gave me wings to fly. Now you are an angel flying high. You left us here on earth alone to cry, but memories of you will never die, for you gave me wings, the wings to fly. The wings to fly. The wings to fly.
Nathan, thank you so much. What a beautiful, beautiful song, and no better way to go into the next part of this evening. We are now going to take a break from the music for the Luminaria service. And this is something that's very, very much a core part of Relay for Life here in Donegal, where we light candles in memory of many of the people who are no longer with us, and also for people who are going through the cancer journey, and indeed in celebration for those who have come through the journey and are living full lives. So I'm going to go over to 𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗿𝗆 and stay with us for this beautiful service, and when this service is over, I'll be back to sing a few more songs.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to this special Candle of Hope ceremony on the night that we should be together on the grounds of Letterkenny Institute of Technology. Last year, our virtual Luminaria ceremony ended with the words, "We'll see you on the track in 2021. Sadly, that has not been possible, but the future looks brighter. And once again, we find ourselves reaching towards what is arguably the most important word used at Relay: hope. We remain watchful and mindful of the threat that coronavirus still poses. Hopefully, the momentum of the vaccination program will see restrictions continue to ease, and we look toward 2022 with a real sense of anticipation. For now, though, we cannot relay. The field remains empty, the gazebos are still packed away, and we find ourselves avoiding close contact with other people for our own safety, and even worse, because we fear we might make them sick. Relay for Life is the antithesis of that. Relay is about healing, both physical and spiritual. It is about confronting cancer, minimizing its impact, and working towards its eradication. These themes ring true even more so this evening. The methods are totally different. At Relay, we gather in our thousands to walk and be together. Now, although apart, we are more together than ever and united in a common cause. We cannot relay this year, but we can do this. We can gather online for this virtual Candle of Hope ceremony. Feel free to light a candle at home or do whatever you choose to escape the reality of where we are and focus for the next while on what this unique and powerful event represents. Once again, we are apart. Instead of walking the track at Letterkenny Institute of Technology, we are in our homes or other essential locations, watching a screen. Here, in the Church of the Irish Martyrs in Letterkenny, 150 candles are a representation of the thousands that normally ring the LYIT track. For those of you who bought candles and left us your messages, they are being represented online. However, while the circumstances are different, the essence of this virtual Luminaria ceremony is the same. We are here, apart but united, to renew our determination to conquer cancer. Now, as we watch the pictures on our screen taken at various relays, we remember that every one of those candles represents a person or persons whose lives have been touched by cancer. Some are with us this evening, some, sadly, are not. Many of the candles represent people from Donegal and the northwest, but many do not. They represent people from other counties and other lands. Over the past few years, that international dimension has been reflected in the presence of friends from the US, Belgium and other areas, many of whom are watching online. Once again, their experience is now ours, not physically walking a track, but present in spirit, sharing the same goals. For others, because of illness or their particular conditions, watching online has been the only option. There are those for whom fear of infection and the need to quarantine and cocoon is nothing new. Now all of us share the isolation that cancer has imposed on some for a long time. The symbolism of this ceremony is multi-layered. When we walk at Relay, we do so for a period in silence, lost in our own thoughts. That sense of being alone in a crowd is a feeling and experience which is familiar to many who are or have been on a cancer journey, especially at diagnosis. Now that sense of being alone is heightened. Hopefully too is our appreciation for those who have faced the 3 words we dread: you have cancer. What follows for that person is what we have come to call a cancer journey, but on a road they do not know, with many obstacles in the way. Do we really appreciate how hard that journey can be? At the height of her treatment for breast cancer, my friend 𝗏𝗏𝗏 wrote a poem in the middle of a particularly difficult chemotherapy session. It is honest, it is visceral, and it is true. Backed by the music of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, here is Rachel reading her poem, I Choose to Live.
I choose to live despite the fear and pain. I choose to live to tread the boards again. The grass looks so much greener when you're stuck inside alone. The air feels so much fresher when you finally leave your home. I choose to live. I choose to live, though dying's all around. I choose to hear the music make its sound. My children are my reason, my lifeblood. I want to see them flourish as they should. I choose to live. Each waking moment filled with dread and hell. The poison coursing through my veins, the smell. I only have this moment to survive. This too shall pass, they say. You're lucky you're alive. I choose to swim again in waters blue, to feel the sand and savor every hue, to taste the salt and know that I'm alive. I choose to live. I ride the toxic waves till they are done, and all around the world continues on. My body racked with feelings never felt. I choose to live. I choose to live to fight another day. I choose to wish and hope, but not to pray. This tidal wave will soon abate, and I with joyful heart will say that I chose life. And if someday my nemesis returns and breaks the peace for which my heart so yearns, I'll fight anew to cage the beast once more, and I will choose to live.
At this point on the track, we would walk to the sound of Moya Brennan's evocative music, inviting us to reflect on our experience and try to come to a deeper appreciation of the experience of others. We reflect now in our own private space. The candles on which we focus shine a light of love, some of them for people we do not know. Some candles are dedicated to those with no one to walk for them, no one to light a candle for them. Tonight we think of them, we shine a light for them, and we honour them and those who stood by them. For survivors, it is a love shown by all our caregivers, you who have walked with us, held our hands and carried us in our weakest moments. Not to mention sitting with us in waiting rooms, advocating on our behalf, changing dressings and, where necessary, nagging and cajoling until we did the right thing. We owe you our thanks. We owe you our love. In many ways, we owe you our lives. The three key themes of Relay are celebrate, remember, and fight back. As we celebrate survivorship, we also remember. For those no longer with us, a table is set each year at Relay. Theirs is the place of honour in the middle of the arena. The lone table reminds us that there are too many empty chairs at too many tables, too many mealtimes where laughter and conversation has been replaced by silence and sorrow. Too many reminders of the devastation cancer has caused in our families and our communities. We fight back in two ways, by looking after ourselves and by supporting cancer research in Donegal and further afield.
Tonight, let us celebrate survivorship and the joy of living. Cases of cancer are rising, but so is the number of people who are beating it and going on to lead full and rewarding lives. Every year, the sight of people in purple laughing and joking as they walk around renews our resolve.
Tonight, we take time to remember our loved ones, those no longer with us and those standing by our sides. Our lives are emptier without them, but also enriched for having known them. Our best tribute to them is to continue to fight.
Tonight we fight back together by supporting one another and educating each other on healthy lifestyle choices. COVID has shown us how our own personal and social behaviour can make a difference. This is also true in the fight against cancer.
At Luminaria each year, these themes are distilled into 2 words upon which some of our team members have been reflecting. Those words are hope and cure.
H is for hope. Everyone with cancer and those who surround them must have hope. We must embrace it as we awaken to a new day. We must hold tight to it as we dream in the night. We must place it deep within our hearts and know that it is hope that gives us strength when all seems lost.
O is for one day at a time. Cancer teaches us that we should live our lives one day at a time. Know that today is a gift that was given to you to enjoy. So when tomorrow comes, don't merely exist in it. Live it and love it. Make the most of it. Live it as if it's your last one. It is the hope of a new day tomorrow that gives us all a reason to exist.
P is for progress and people. Progress in treatments, progress in services, and progress in research. By participating in Relay, you, the people, are making progress possible, creating awareness, raising funds, and by doing so, you, the people, are saving lives.
E is for ending. We want to end the pain, suffering and grief attached with cancer. We walk together tonight in the hope that a cure will be found and that we can end the search for a cure. It is with this belief that we will see the day that cancer ends for us all.
C is for cancer, which nobody wants. C is for caregivers that everybody needs. C is for cure, which we simply want and need.
U is for understanding. Understanding that people often don't know how to talk about cancer. understanding that it's okay to get angry about your situation, understanding that it's okay to be upset, understanding that cancer affects not just the patient but all who surround them. Understand that sometimes cancer cannot be understood.
R is for research, the only weapon we have in our war against cancer. Research gives us hope. Research will ultimately give us a cure for cancer. We are proud to continue to support cancer research in Letterkenny University Hospital, with a second project now directly benefiting cancer patients in Donegal.
E is for education. At 𝗂𝗏 for Life, we can educate ourselves and others about the importance of regular health checks, early detection, healthy lifestyle choices we can make. Education will help us reduce our risk of getting cancer. Education will save lives.
And now we prepare to return to our special concert tonight, curated and hosted by our patron Daniel O'Donnell. First though, you may have noticed there's been no mention of the Survivors Choir yet. Let's put that right. One of the songs we are honoured to sing each year is I'll See This Journey Through, written by Daniel and Mark Roberts for Relay, right back at the start, at a time Daniel didn't know cancer was about to visit his home. Now Daniel is joined by the choir for a special presentation of I'll See This Journey Through, introduced by 𝗏𝗏.
Daniel, do you remember the first evening we chatted about Relay for Life and I mentioned a song as an anthem?
I certainly do, Bernie. It's 12 years ago. 2012, I mean, 9 years ago.
2012, 9 years.
And I remember looking at the diary, and I wasn't very aware of Relay for Life at all. In fact, I knew nothing about it till you explained it to me. And I was able to say, I'll be at home that weekend and I'd love to come. And then you did explain about the anthem that you would have, and you were going to pick a song. And I didn't really think about writing a song or anything. And I don't know if I ever really told you the history behind it. I was in Dublin and I was just getting into bed one night, and all of a sudden I just got these words in my head. So don't say I can't, I won't, I'll not, or this I cannot do. Just say I can, I will, I must, I'll see this journey through. And I jumped out of the bed and got a pen and a piece of paper, and Magella says, what are you doing? I says, I think I'm writing a song for Relay for Life. And then I phoned Mark. Mark, of course, is delighted Mark was able to come back and join us for this song. And I called Mark and said, Mark, I want to write a song and telling him what you had told me.
Yeah.
And Mark came back in no time, and this was the end result. And here we are, gathered, all of you. It's a great thrill for me and a great privilege for me to be among you. And I suppose that year, I was just writing a song for other people, you know. And the next year, 2013, Magella got her cancer diagnosis. So the story was our story too.
Yeah.
So we'll sing it. I'll see this journey through. The morning light brings promise as the darkness fades away, and the song in your heart is for singing through every glorious day. Don't look on me with pity, take my hand, I need your strength. 'Cause the road I have to travel, I do not know its length.
I'm still the same old someone. Don't frown, just give a smile. We can be like we used to, laughing all the while. Where there's hope, there is everything, and everything can be the greatest wish you'd hoped for all eternity.
So don't say I can't, I won't, I'm not, or this I cannot do. Just say I can, I will, I must, I'll see this journey through.
My friend, I'd like to thank you for being there for me. I want to sing my song out loud, I want the world to see.
Although the dark clouds gathered, the sun came shining through. Now all of my tomorrows are filled with dreams and you. I won't say I can't, I won't, I'm not, or this I cannot do. I'll say I can, I will, I must, I'll see this journey through. No, don't say I can't, I won't, I'm not, or this I cannot do. Just say I can, I will, I must, I'll see this journey through. Oh boy, I have to leave you. Thank you guys, well done, fantastic. And good health to each and every one of you. It's a real privilege for me to be here with you today to sing that very, very special song belonging to all of us. And I have to just go next door to sing a few more songs, so give me a chance at home. I'll be with you in a minute. Maybe not even a minute. Oh, there we are. Wasn't too far to come. This goes back to 1992, folks. Oh, yes. I don't want to be the one who hesitates, be too shy, wait too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do, I just want to dance with you. Well, I got a feeling that you got a heart like mine, so let it show, let it shine. If we get a chance to make one heart of two, I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. Oh, I wonder if you can see me feet. There's Spanish steps for you. Oh boy, I'll tell you. I caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. You know that's true. You don't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you. Now the boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I, oh, and so are you. If this was the movies, we'd be right on cue. I just want to hear everybody sing now. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. Oh, I just wanna dance with you. Oh, take her home now. Oh, how is that for choreography? That's more good luck than good management. Here's a great favourite, ladies and gentlemen, from the pen of 𝗏𝘃 𝗏𝗏. Oh, thank you, Patsy. Home to my Donegal. I can see you swaying all over the world. The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now. Soon I'll see you. We'll talk to the old folk. Sure they're getting on. Treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. There's so much to tell them. The days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places. My heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Oh, lovely. There we are. What a great song this is. Lovely. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who have gone, and hope that they're proud of their wandering son. Sing it if you know it, everybody. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places. My heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Oh, back home to my Donegal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have only a couple of more songs left, but I want to say a huge thank you to all of you for joining us this evening and for your contributions that will make such a huge difference to so many people and the days and months and years ahead. Thanks to all of my friends in the music business who kindly gave of their time to come on and sing the few songs and take part in this evening's show. And I want to thank everybody in Relay for Life too. Thanks to them for all the great work that they do behind the scenes. They are wonderful people. You will never get to know, I suppose. Well, some of you will know some of them, but most of you will never know any of them. But the work they do is just to be applauded and applauded and applauded. So we are deeply grateful and deeply indebted to all that they do. Thanks to all the people who work and the services and the medical services for all the great work that they do for so many people. And we certainly know it firsthand, the great care that Majella received when she was going through her cancer journey. So we are forever grateful. Good night to you all, and please God, next year we will gather, as I said at the beginning of the show, in reality, and have this concert. And sure, we might still go out on Facebook to all of you who are watching all over the world. But in the meantime, there's always a fire in the kitchen, and there's always a kettle on the boil. So we'll see how we go with this one. There we go. The great 𝗏𝘁𝘁 wrote this song. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. Everybody sing. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. This could be your last chance to jive this evening. It's seen many happy and sad times, but it still remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around it, there's still a word of welcome in all over the world. Sing with me. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Oh boy, tell me this, folks, do you remember the 50s and 60s? I was a 61 baby. Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. Oh, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it stings. Everybody. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Oh, yes. I hope you remember that one. I don't know if that was the 60s or 70s, you know. I think it was the 60s. But see if you remember this one. I'll name that tune in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got it. I know, this is it. Come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. We'll be swinging, dancing and singing. Baby, come on over tonight. Now you won't need the address. Find out where we'll meet. You can't help but hear the music half a way down the street. Oh, come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. We'll be swinging, dancing and singing. Baby, come on over tonight. We'll be swinging, dancing and singing. Baby, come on over tonight. Oh, play it for everybody. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh. When the day is dawning on a Texas Sunday morning, how I long to be there. Oh, with Marie who's waiting for me there. Every lonely city where I hang my hat ain't as half as pretty as where my baby's at. Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been hugging my pillow, dreaming dreams of Amarillo, sweet Marie who waits for me. Show me the way to Amarillo. I've been weeping like a willow, crying over Amarillo, sweet Marie who waits for me. All right. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. And Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. 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 Sweet Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. 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 Oh, here we go. Everybody. Woo! And Marie who waits for me. Good night, everybody. Thank you. The morning light brings promise as the darkness fades away, and the song in your heart is for singing through every glorious day. Don't look on me with pity, take my hand, I need your strength, 'cause the road I have